in the winter. I guess because this window's hot. I don't know. I have the defroster on, so hopefully it keeps everything cool. And you would think that this morning, while the sun was in our eyes, it had done it. So we'll see. But anyway, I don't know what I was talking about.
You were talking about Brittany and the Nana.
Yes. So anyway, she went to Olive Garden. We brought Olive Garden home, and she wanted those darn breadsticks from Olive Garden. So we started giving them to her. Boy, did that kid reek of garlic after she had about 3 or 4 of them.
Well, she kept calling them nanas. She thought they were bananas. She kept saying, Nana, more Nana, more Nana. She thought it was a banana. I don't know why. I mean, she was only about 2, if that even. Somehow she thought those breadsticks were bananas.
Yep. Of course, Christina was the primary.
Yes. This is the bumpy one.
We came through here one time, and these fields had the black. I think it was blackbirds.
Yeah.
If there had been a way to pull over, I'd have taken some video of it because it was stunning.
There were hundreds of them.
I'm going to show you all what I got twice. Understand that I'm going to have to put a blur over some of it. Because you know this girl is not something to order like I got. So it's an interesting thing. Chocolate chip ice cream is great. That's my favorite. My mother's favorite too. So I got a new pair of buffalo checkered Hey Dudes. They were $34, but they were like $65 shoe on sale for $35. And then there was another pair I got in Christina gold. And I had them in black because there was a lot of times in the winter. I have a pair of like sparkly Hey Dudes that are they're sparkly. I can wear with a lot of light color stuff, but I didn't have one that were kind of like sparkly during the winter that I could wear with my darker clothing. And so I thought I liked I'll have to show you all which ones I got, but I like the gold one or the black ones better because I thought I already have ones that are like that. They've got the the little lining and the fur lining in them. They're really pretty. I mean, I could go back because they're on clearance and get the gold ones. Oh my goodness.
There's either a farm truck ahead or there's an accident.
You'll see.
It's too far. Yeah.
Boy, oh boy. I'll be here for a while. Hi, Real Odds and Even. Well, come on in. You guys can put hashtag blessed in the chat. If you want people to connect with your channel now. I do have the coffee and I need to go on there, the Buy Mama coffee. If you do want to support the channel of any kind, you can go that direction until we get our monetization back. But, like I said before, we really honestly, I'm looking at the bright window because to me, I am really finding out that through this whole process, we have community, which is amazing. And our community is just coming together in force. And not only that, we are also growing. Our community is growing, which is a absolute blessing. And I'm using that as not we're growing in numbers, which we are, but our community is growing. And that's what's important, guys. When you are building your YouTube channel, the don't, and that's what I told Ambi, don't focus on the numbers. Focus on the community, because if something happens, then the community can come back and help you rebuild. Excuse me, we will rebuild, we'll be stronger, we'll be better than before. And I am just so grateful to each and every one of you. You guys are just rock stars. And I'm so grateful. And so is my mom. We'll see what's happening up here.
These people are trying to get out and they can't get out.
Well, maybe we won't see what's happening.
Because it's way up here. And there's all these hills, so we can't stay over the hill. And we're gonna turn before we get over the hills.
Hey Brenda, welcome on in. I have the fog stuff, or the defroster on, just to make sure that I don't overheat my phone again. We didn't have to worry about that in the winter. Oh, what it was. It looked like whatever it cleared it. So hopefully everybody's having a real good day. We did. Hi, Aimless. Hopefully I said that right. Aimless. Welcome on in. You guys can put hashtag blessed in the chat. Want people to connect with your channel. And real odds and evens, if you're in here, you should go. I think you did check out that video of the community, so I put you in there too. But during the winter, we don't have to worry about overheating phones. But I turned on the stuff, so it was my phone. You guys can put hashtag blessed in the chat if you want people to connect with your channel. It's like, I never lose anybody around here. And it was like, okay. Because my phone was overheating. My real outdoor living. Y'all need a channel with an amazing community. Go check them out, please. They are amazing. And good friends. And that's the main part of it. And I'm glad, because we're able to give Christina, I saw that takeout for $6. The fettuccine Alfredo. I thought, well, then she can have soup, or she can have salad. This way she can have her thing, and then that way she doesn't have to worry about dinner. And for the book, I can. What's that song? I have it in my head now. Born to Be Wild, was that it? I know. YouTube doesn't do it. And I see the thing is like I could plan roughly like this morning. I knew we were going to be leaving about 7:30, and I was going to plan a live stream, but I tried it yesterday. I knew that we were going to be out the door by 9:05, but when I tried to go in to hit that live, it wouldn't let me change the what is it? The orientation of the camera, because you can change the orientation to say you want to go horizontal or vertical. So if I do vertical, yeah, vertical is this one, then I have to hold the camera the entire time, which I don't want to do. If I'm doing if I'm doing that way, I don't have to hold it because the phone stand only allows me to go vertical on it, the one that we have attached to the visor. So I tried the other day to set up a stream and go ahead and make it so that I could change the orientation, and it wouldn't let me do it. I could not get in to change the orientation. I won, so I would have had to hold the phone, and I'm finishing my ice cream. I don't want to do that. But again, I hope that putting up the community post showing you where we're sitting in watch hours every day is gonna help everybody continue to do what we're doing. I'm really liking that, and I just think that it's a great way to really motivate, because then you guys get to see that you're helping, and we're bringing this together as a community. I mean, I know, what was it, from the day before, we only went up like 4. Remember, and just understand, I'll get there in a minute. 4, 9, like 13 watch hours. But understand, YouTube is behind by at least, they're only looking at like April 27th, April 28th. So they're behind like 6 days. So they haven't caught up to where we are now. So when I see, and it shows on the thing when you go into your YouTube studio on your phone, it says you've got like 300 and some odd hours. So I know those will filter in, and they're going to increase because people are watching and supporting. But those haven't come into the fray just yet. You know, till we get there. But at least every day, you guys can see that we're going up. We're moving on up. That's what we want to do. So we got to stop by the grocery store on the way home real quick. I'm gonna need a nap. And then we have to stop by the police department and find out if they will do a report, because we have been the victims of brushing. And I am going to do a little mini series on that. And I hope that this will be the last package that I receive.
We got
With 2
today.
We got another one?
No, I said if we did. I don't.
Oh my goodness. I'm telling y'all what we got. But because it's funny, but it's not funny. So I'm going to do a whole thing, give you the number you can call for the Federal Trade Commission to make a report, but let you know the circumstance and situation, show you what I got to some degree, and we're going to have fun with it. But yes, but I don't know if the police department will file a report, but I'm going to see if I can. The federal claims department did say that they were going to submit the report to the law enforcement.
They're law enforcement
Partners. See how long that takes.
whoever they may be.
But I'm going to make a funny out of it.
You're talking about it as hysterical.
Yeah, so did her husband. So anyway, I won't do it today because I'm tired, but maybe tomorrow.
The only problem with the mint chip milkshake is all the chips get in the bottom and they don't go through the straw.
You can use my spoon.
Well, not while I'm driving down the road 60 miles an hour.
No, afterwards.
Afterwards. After we get off this road.
Absolutely. Maybe I'll give the police officer a little bit of a funny.
Yeah.
So,
And this package came on a Sunday, the second one, and it was late at night.
yeah,
I took Mocha out, I'd say around 8 o'clock. And then I went out around
well, it may
9 o'clock to take the trash out. And there it was. So, I mean, it was a very late Sunday night delivery, which I thought was pretty strange.
she's doing good. And some other little person is doing good. Right on track. So we have something special we're doing with her this Friday. Ready, praying people out there, please pray it does not rain. But I'm going to go home. I'm going to take it easy. Rest. Got some booties I want to do, crochet caddies I want to do.
You want to go to the police department today or tomorrow?
No, well, we're out.
All right. Well, we have to go out tomorrow to drop off food.
I know, but maybe you can go out. I may not need to go out.
That's true.
And if they won't do it,
Well,
and then I can make a video about it.
tomorrow I can call. She gave me the number.
It's awful funny because we have a car seat. Just because when you put a car seat in a car, it's a pain in the neck to take it in and out. I knew that. Anyway, the fire department took care of someone else's car seat, but the health department takes care of the one we need put in. And to all the people that are going to become parents, listen to your mothers and fathers. Because believe me, you may think what they're saying or what they're doing, I don't know what they're talking about, but they've been there, done that. And then when you do it, you find out, oh, this is why. But they've been through enough. Let's see what temperature it is. It's 69 degrees. 70. Hey, Alfonso. You're expecting a winter storm? I think our freeze warning's over with.
Or not. I count warm weather consistently till after June 15th.
Well,
That's a month away.
Friday, it's not supposed to rain. It's going to be between 37 to 61. But it's supposed to rain supposedly around 6 p.m. tonight, and there's 100% of rain tomorrow and Wednesday. To get it all out of its system. Then on Saturday and Sunday, it's supposed to rain. So. Or she'll have to come into the police department. Okay, now we'll go in there, that way I cannot make sure I understand it. Now we're going there by myself. I need my mommy. Kidding, guys. But we're going to do a whole thing on it because, as far as I'm concerned, Amazon needs to do better in order to make sure that they're tracking stuff like this. Because if they can't track it, I mean, if they can put devices on people to be able to monitor their sugar and all that kind of stuff.
Sugar is not in their system. How did the package get on the Amazon truck and get to our house? I don't understand that. Makes no sense to me.
I don't know. I have no idea. The whole thing is just. We are expecting the package later on in the week because it's snowing on Cinco de Mayo. Because hi, Tuber Chat, welcome on in. And I will be back into the fray in Tuber Chat. We've been going through a lot. Getting ready for becoming a grandma and all that kind of stuff going on. So I've had a lot going on, but I will be back. And we're working to get remonetized again. And so forth. But I'll be back in the fray. I have some more working on more channel shout outs so I can get ahead of the game with that. Oh, tonight you'll see it because it's Monday. It'll be the first. It'll be back again with our recaps for the week. So the way it works for people that don't know how the recaps work is we do the channel shout outs for the entire week. We do the channel shout outs for the entire week, okay? And we do them. Everybody gets a channel shout out, one shout out a day. Really love it. Everybody's loving the new channel shout outs. They're a little different every day. I've got to get Chat GPT to kind of keep them about the same. So they look, somewhat not totally, uniform. That's one thing I kind of like about the way that they're coming out, but somewhat so they look, more, but that's just a work in progress. But anyway, I really like the way they're looking. But then what we do is, let's say whatever Monday was of last week, which was, let's see what the date was.
April 1st was, or May 1st was Friday.
Well, yeah.
So Thursday was the 30th.
So last week was it's in May. I'm sorry. Last week was the 27th. So from the 27th through until Sunday, which was May 3rd, the channel shout outs, everybody had a channel shout out each day. Those are then put into a recap on Monday with our theme song for both Blessed2Crochet and Blessing2Connection. So the recaps are just, again, going back and taking a moment, acknowledging the channel, giving them another kind of shout out a little bit, letting them be recognized again. What we have done is when we did our community song, you saw the way we put the kind of description of the channels. We have now added that in to the recap. So you'll see the recap with the name of the channel, the way we've been doing it, the same recap that you see every day for that specific channel. We put that in. Then, you know, on the, like, that's like 9 seconds. And then the rest of the 9 seconds is a little bit more of a description of their channel. What it is doing is it is giving you a little bit more information. We have Mocha in the recaps for Blessed2Crochet. We have Monday's Mocha recap. Then on the Blessing Through Connection channel, we have Lizzie on there, which is the card. And so we have that kind of on the beginning and the end. You can see the cows over there, right there, cows and horses. No, they're horses, with a bunch of cows right over there. I don't know if you all can see them. I know you're in farm country, you see that, right? But then what we have also done is at the very end, we make sure that you all know if you are not in the channel shout outs, please understand that you're still a vital part of this community. And we so much appreciate you. And we are so thankful for you. So even if you're not a part, you don't see yourself in it, please know that you're still an important part of it. Now, what we are going to start doing at the first of every month, community tab, if you want a channel shout out, we're going to put it out. Who wants a channel shout out this month? I'm going to start doing on June 1st because May 1st is already gone and I missed the boat. But we'll start doing that, or I may even do it like the week before, the last Monday. Maybe we'll do it the last Monday of the month, of every month. And you all can request to be part of the channel shoutouts. Now, here's the thing about those. If you are requesting to be a part of the channel shoutout, we ask, please, that you are connected with our channel, which means that you are subscribed, you're participating a little bit. That's all we ask. If we choose, like, for instance, I'm hopefully going to be on the Autism Dad podcast. He's in the local area in Ohio. I did give him a shout out in the next couple weeks here. We chose him. I don't think he subscribed to our channel. But if you are asking for a channel shout out and we put that post up, we just ask, please, that you're connected. If you're asking for one, go back and make sure that you're connected with our channel and participate a little bit. Maybe, just participate in a live or watch some kind of content, put a little message in there just so we know that you are. That's the only thing that we ask of you, to just be a part of in that way. And understand, if you ask for one every month, if you had a channel shout out 3 weeks ago, we're probably not going to give it for another maybe a couple more months, just because we want to make sure that we can spread them out. We're not giving the same person, the same channel shout out, we gave, this person a shout out 3 weeks ago, and then 3 weeks later, giving the same person a channel shout out 3 weeks later, and so forth. So, if you ask for one, we just ask that you just understand that, and we appreciate that. I don't know what's going on up here. I don't know what's going on over there. So what's going on over here? Oh, they're doing a controlled burn over there. Burning something over there. So that's the only thing that we ask. And we would just appreciate that very much. So anyway, that's the way it's going to work. So everybody understands. And that's the way we did our recaps before. We would do the whole week, then we would just put it in a recap. And that's just another way of giving a channel shout out. And I can start doing it too, so that and we did it in Blessings Through Connection. It was popular too, is that we were, just, you know, putting the links in so that we could put like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then this way we were able to able to drop those channels again when we were live for that week. And then that person got another acknowledgement. Guys, it's all about growing. It's about growing your community. Do you want me to put the police department in here?
Well, I was gonna stop down by the lake and finish my thing. And put the police department.
Well, I can do that part. You can still enjoy your thing. Not that I really want to.
What?
Yeah, sure. I need to though. I just need to see if there's
It's in my contacts. I have the address.
it's on Diamond Street, right?
I don't know. It's downtown.
Yeah, the Mansfield Police non-emergency.
I can't remember. Website. Oh, I know. I was in the fire department.
Yes.
That's a different place.
Yep. Because when I did call the it's in your contacts, I think. I did call the number, but they couldn't tell me whether or not they would take it or not. So we'll see. Sure, I'll bring you some farming equipment. I have no idea how to use it. I'm not a farmer. We need our farmers.
Yes. They're hard working people.
Yes, they are.
They're vital people.
Yes, they are.
Unfortunately, small farms are getting gobbled up by
Bigger farms. You all know this. We come this way if we take the turnpike to go to church. Church is that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to turn away from the church.
Not really, just
No, we're going to home, and home is this. And I'm ready to go home.
I could have stayed on 30 and you turned down there. But there's so much traffic coming the other way, and I have to wait for a clear spot and get all.
This is easier, and it's prettier. It's prettier. It's a prettier route. Excuse me. I'm telling you, this. I still think them are real deers every time we drive by that house. I'm telling you, I'm this whole sleeping arrangement's not fun. Because he would go to sleep, and then he would just start eventually see, but he's not falling asleep. He's falling asleep laying flat on his back. Like, Josh, would you put that? That's why we have a bed. You need to be sitting up.
Yes.
I did have the humidifier pointed to him. Now he noticed a difference after he used that thing last night, that steamer.
Yes.
You should be using that steamer every friend from work. Oh my goodness. Well, that's not good. Trespassing onto farmland was caught stealing corn. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, I love having the fresh corn. It is delicious. We had corn in Florida, but not fresh. But I will never beat Granddaddy got amazing corn. It's so good. But anyway, yes. But I'm glad. I feel like I am so grateful to my aunt that treated my daughter to a wonderful pair of shoes, because she's just having more and more trouble bending down.
Right up here. This is new.
Well, this is just temporary. They're doing.
Oh, I see. It's just temporary.
They're doing something. I don't know what they're doing. They're spraying something or other up there. I don't know what it is.
Stop here on the red. Let's stop way up there and get around.
No, they're trimming trees. That's what they're doing.
Don't see them trimming anything.
No, you can see them taking the tree limbs. They're not spraying.
Oh,
It's the tree limbs over here.
they're
And
mulching everything.
they're chopping it up.
Spraying it back out on the grass. Now there's a site you would not see in Florida because they would pick up all those dead branches and
Oh yeah.
get them away before the hurricane season came.
Oh yes.
But here they just let them sit there and rot away and
well, maybe they're trying to clean up this little section.
Maybe. But it does rot and
yeah. Well, that's kind of what they're doing with the mulch up there.
Yeah, it enriches the soil.
Of course.
This is gotta let one side go at least. And they're not letting anybody go.
Well, now it is.
Now it's green.
Now it's your turn. See, they're trimming the trees, y'all.
They got lost all their trees on the side. Yep. Shredding.
That's not a job I want to do. No.
I don't mind weeding, but
oh, she was weeding. She couldn't help it. She was at Christina's house pulling weeds.
Nice little ground cover with the little flowers could grow.
And we got in our car, and I'm telling y'all, have a crochet hook handy if you need to crochet. Because we got in our car and we went after the shoes, and there was a spider, and it crawled into these. We got these little like air vents, and they're all kind of what is it?
Like a honeycomb.
Honeycomb, and the spider went in there, and we couldn't get it. It wasn't coming back out, so I knew if Christina got a hold of it, she saw it, she'd flip. So I used my crochet hook to take care of the little issue of the speeder. It was taken care of. This is beautiful in the fall, and it's beautiful now. I'd admit that. It's beautiful drive through here. This is Mifflin. Quickest thing you'll ever come. Don't sneeze too much, because once we go through it, we're done. Quickest.
It's like a minute and it's gone.
And we're gone. Christmas. I think they forgot to take down the Christmas stockings. You know you're in a small town when you go by and there's Christmas trees, and I've never noticed that before, that they didn't take it down.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. We'll be back and forth whether or not.
Yeah.
They keep them up all year. Have you sneezed yet, y'all? Well, see, we have to think about this in mother sneezes, because mother sneezes last longer than 2 seconds. Mother will sneeze about 7 times before she makes a huge, not all the time, but a lot of times she'll pause and then she'll sneeze really big. She does these quiet little sneezes. And she used to be at the church office, and she starts sneezing, and somebody said, "Wait a minute, we're not done. Don't say God bless you yet. You're not done yet."
Not done yet. Irene would say, don't say God. People would say God bless you at the first sneeze.
Yeah.
Irene would put her hand up and say, she's not done yet.
She's not done.
You got to wait for at least 5 more.
You want to pull in here, and then you can finish your thing, and people can see Charles Mill Lake.
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice. It's real pretty in here. Area closed to dusk fishing.
This is Charles Mills Lake, pond, whatever you want to call it. It's a beautiful, beautiful area. There's boats going on here, so she can finish her. The chips are all on the bottom.
Chocolate mint chips in the bottom. Nice place to park, so people could see them. Can you see the lake up here?
They can see it right there. You can use my steamer if you want to. So you can have your chocolate chips.
Get them there, not look at that, Mary.
Yep. There's a bunch of them. She's got a lot of chocolates.
Not going in the straw.
Nope, not these ones.
Not even if it was an oversized straw.
Christina took me. We went to it was in Charles Mills. It was Silver Creek Park. She took me there, and she had me go on this boat ramp. And she kept jiggling the boat ramp. I said, Christina, I'm going to fall in the water. Because it was rocky.
Wow.
I thought I'm going to fall right into the thing. I'd love to own a boat and go around Charles Mill Lake. It would be really pretty. But I don't own a boat.
They must allow dogs here. They've got a pet waste station.
They've got a restroom there.
Mm-hmm. Porta potty.
But it's a beautiful place. This is another place if I could come and bring my rocking chair, just sit and set up alive. Because right now we're doing, whoops, we got some good feed on this one. So it's another thing that I could do is come down here and if I wanted to, you could go right there, right in that little section right there. I could bring my rocking chair one day down here.
There's a picnic table down there too.
It's down there. If you and I ever wanted to come and you can sit in the heat. And I could right there, I could just see it. I want to do Mount Gees too one day.
What if Mocha will bark at people if she's not near her house?
There's also ones over there too.
It's not terribly busy anymore.
No, we'll have
I
to
don't know whether it gets busy later in the year.
We'd have to do it one day. She's got her chocolate chips, guys.
Yes.
So this is
those chocolate chips good.
oh, mother, you and the bumps.
How would I know there's a thing there?
Ooh. Guys, this isn't the only curve she's gone over today. Oh my goodness. There's a parking brake. Pull back. I don't know if y'all can see. You can't see it. Parking brake right there. Oh my goodness. Good night. I don't think there's any parking brakes there. There's another boat coming in. This is Charles Mill Lake. This is just a small part. Charles Mills Lake is huge.
Yeah, on the other side.
Yes.
It's got another part.
But I didn't notice that this was here.
This is here too.
You know, because we could come here one day and the grass is done and set up the thing and be really pretty. And my crochet hook, there's the geese out there and they're pretty. There's that too.
Hard to say on stuff.
And Charles Mill
It's
Lake.
Mill or Mills.
It's Charles Mills. Carroll Mill or something. But then there's one over, there's like other side when we go by it. It's a huge lake. Huge lake. And then there's a camp, they have a campground too. But when we go past that, it's not even just that. It's there on that side and then that other side. Huge lake. It's that side too. That's all over there. I mean, it's a huge. If I ever found anybody with a boat that comes down here, I would see if they'd take us around. But it can't be a fast boat. And I'm not a fast boat kind of girl. I'm a slow girl. Like it slow. So they have a campground right here for campers. And I don't know if you can go down here, but they've got all picnic tables and everything down here. But yeah. My dad, God love him, we belonged to Indian princesses, and what Indian princesses was fathers and daughters. And so fathers and daughters would go to this whole thing. And with the the thing, and they would go on trips. And so every once in a while I would have family trips. Okay. So the family trips consisted of the wives going and the whole family going. So we winded up down in Key West, Florida. And we went on a boat. And this is proof that my dad should have never been behind the wheel, nor should Bob Kessler have been behind the wheel. And so we're driving with this darn boat. And we had to get back because we were trying to find places to snorkel. And of course, the last really spectacular place to go snorkeling, we found at the very end of the whole day. And so my dad's driving down, he's doing the thing, so is Bob. And my mother and I are going up and down and of course we're sitting on a metal, bench in this boat. And I'm telling you, our tail ends were so sore because all the waves, and we come down on our behinds.
Well, we had to get back by a certain time.
Yes.
They were going to charge us extra for the boat.
It didn't make a difference because we ran out of gas
Yes, we ran
about
out
a
of
mile
gas.
before we went in.
Right, they're near the shore, but we still couldn't get the boat in. They had to come out and rescue us.
Yep, it was ridiculous. But we were so sore. My tail end was so sore after that. I was like,
We're only about 6 or 7 years old.
whatever it is, I never wanted to be on a boat again like that.
They were having a great time, though.
They may have had a great time, but I'm much more of a catamaran kind of girl.
A little boat.
Yes. I like the catamaran. I don't know. What are those things? Pontoon boats. That's my style.
Right.
I'm all up, and you can actually rent a pontoon boat. Maybe one of these days I'll save it for down the road, but you can actually rent a pontoon boat to be able to take around some of these lakes. I'm more of that kind of style. I am not all about the whole thing when it comes to the racing. I have no desire to go fast. I'm a small worlds kind of girl, and I'm a pontoon boat kind of girl. And I'm really surprised the fire department doesn't put in for the other.
Wonder if this fire department does.
Well, they're saying that the health department does. For us, it's the health department. I would think it was, who knows? Who knows? Well, you did, and they said there was
They called Mansfield when I could call them.
It doesn't matter. I mean, if the health department does it, well, then
we'll be closer to go.
We'll go there.
I can call them.
We'll see what they're going to say about this. They may tell me where to go take this thing. You all understand when I show it to you, but I'm going to have to show it to you, but I'm going to have to blurb out a little bit of it. Anyway, We'll see if I start building a flock of them. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. And this way, people will know whether to bother to do this stuff. I don't know. And with the note that every department is different, people may choose, certain departments may choose to take on this. They may choose to do a report. Some may say they're not going to do the report. So it would all be up to your local, police department. But anyway, it should be interesting what they're going to say.
Better not be another one. I do it.
Oh my gosh.
Tonight. Maybe milk